Welcome back to FS25 and this how to and why video on silage. So for the basis of this video we're going to be making grass silage. So the first step in making grass silage is to mow a grass field. So we're not going to do all of this field, but what we will do is do enough so that we have a reasonable amount of silage to collect. So once we've mowed it, we're going to then grab ourselves a windrower, which is the piece of equipment to the left of the screen. Once we've put it into a row, we can then pick it up with a baler and a forage wagon. So let me get the baling done and then I'll show you the windrowing. So this that is attached to the back of the tractor is a windrower. Now the purpose of a windrower is to make rows. So we turn it on, we lower it down, drive forward, and look how bumpy it is driving over the grass. That is quite cool. So as you can see, at the back we are getting a nice, I'm not going to say straight, but we're getting a nice row of grass, and it just makes it a lot easier and quicker to pick up. You can run a baler directly over this or a pickup wagon and it will pick up the grass, but this is quicker. So we do this, we go up and we go down, and then we'll go move on to the baling part. So the windrowing is all done. Got 3 lovely swaths of grass. Now if you can see flickering, please excuse it. This is like the second video I've made on here and still just tweaking some of the settings in game. So this is a baler. This is a round baler. This is a round baler wrapper. So we have wrap on the back. You can change the colour of that. You can also get square balers in the store, but then you'd also need to get a wrapper separately. So I'll just show you those for a quick second. So square balers, round balers, this is the one we've got, and then you have bale wrappers. So you'll see what these can do. So the K brand one does square bales and round bales. The Cavile 2 here, these will do round bales. So if you get yourself a baler without a wrapper, then you can wrap them separately as well. So we turn it on, we layer it down, we unfold it if we need to, and then we drive forward, and you can see on the right hand side the grass is going up. So when that gets to 100%, we'll watch it moving. There we go. And then we stop. It'll take the bale and automatically wrap it on the back. And then what it'll do, if we press Z, is it'll drop it. There you go. Just like that. So this one, I don't think we can change bale size, so that's okay. Let's just double check. Turn on baler, reset back out to lift, fold, turn off, select camera. No, that's fine. So we'll do a couple more. Once we've turned the baler on, always helps. There we go. Super. So we'll do one more, and then we'll take a look at the bales, and we'll be able to see, hopefully, that they are fermenting into silage. So you can see the bale is the bottom right corner. It says bale owned by you. It is currently 3,500 litres of grass. Next line down is important, fermenting. Once that reaches 100, that is then silage. Okay, so those two will now carry on fermenting in just over time. I'm not sure exactly how long it takes, but it's not long at all. So we can now drive this off the field. We'll head to the store. We'll pick up another piece of equipment and we'll do a different type of silage. So down at the store, the piece of equipment that we are about to hook up to is called a forage wagon. You might hear people call it a pickup wagon. Now, we do have a little pallet here of something called silage additive. So we've got 60 litres of the stuff, and basically what it does is it improves your yield. Okay, so we jump in, we make sure we're close enough, and we can see in the F1 menu at the top left, refill loading wagon. So if we press R, you'll see that that'll fill up nicely like that. So we now head back to the field and we'll make some silage this way. So back down at our little test plot. So pretty much exactly the same as you do with a baler. Turn it on, lower down the pickup, which is the part that's just lowered down just at the front of the implement. Pull forward onto the swath, and you'll see that not only is the grass being picked up, but the silage additive is being consumed. So that'll go down, we'll keep picking up, and then once we're full, we're going to empty it into what is known as a bunker silo. So I'll get this picked up and I'll see you at the bunker. So with all the grass picked up, we now head over to this monstrosity, and I do not mean the bunker. I think they look a lot better than they did previous games. But yeah, I've never been one for landscaping. Let's put it that way. So I think what we'll attempt to do is, I think we're going to turn around. Got to be careful not to get stuck because there's no super strength at the moment. Right, so turn around, get it in there, and then what we need to press is Control and I, and then we'll just pull forward and let it empty. There we go. Okay, and we'll Control I that. Now what we should be able to do is hopefully, with the power of the Alice Chalmers, get that out of there. We can leave that there for now. And then what we do is we drive back and forth. Now you can, if you want, buy a leveler, buy a roller to sort of speed this process up, but you'll see top right, look at that texture. Top left, sorry, not top right, you can see the fill level of chaff and how much we have compacted this chaff. Is now, they call it chaff, but it still is grass. It gets converted into chaff when you put it into a bunker. That's just the way the game works. Still does the same thing, and it will become silage once we have finished compacting it and it's fermented. So I'll do this bit and I'll come back to you once it's done. So not long later, you can see now, top left, we've got 19,492 litres of chaff, and it is compacted to 100%. So if we bounce our way down here and we press R, do you really want to blanket the silo? Yes, please. Oh, very nice. Like it. That's much of an improvement. So now what we're going to do is we're going to advance through the time, and you'll start to see this percentage increase at the top left, and we'll also check in on the bales. So if you look at the bottom right of the screen, you'll see that the bale is slowly fermenting up to 13% now. We go back to our bunker, we should see that that is fermenting, and that's actually fermenting quicker, which is cool. So 34% on that one. It won't be long before we can open it and see the silage. So you'll see that the bunker silage is now at 96%. So we've moved on a month. There you go. It's done fermenting. So we know that it takes, from that then, it takes roughly a month to ferment the silo. So if we press R now, there you go. Ah. That is epic, how it leaves the tyre prints in there. That's a new thing for FS25. That is just awesome. So that's that one done. So if we now run over really quickly, he says, as quick as we can run at the minute, we'll keep the time moving at a reasonable rate of knots for a moment, just to make sure we get the bales fermented as well. So these are taking a little bit longer. I think they're going to take a couple of months to ferment, but you can see and you can understand, hopefully, the process that you go through. So why do we do silage? So silage is a staple feed for cows now, and also you can put it through a BGA to make yourself money, and it is quite a little money spinner. So very much worthwhile doing. Anyway, I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have, think about leaving us a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.